Oh, hey, hey, Shea Sense. This is Andrea coming at you live on Tuesday, January the 9th. I think it is January the 9th. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2024. I'm just going to mute my sound. Hold on. Mute so I don't get all these sounds. Then I'll forget to turn it back on. And everybody will message me and I won't hear the messages. How is everybody? Hope you all had an amazing Christmas and New Year. I certainly did. I went to, maybe some of you saw my fab pictures. I went to beautiful Tasmania, which is right at the bottom of Australia, and it is a little island all on its own beneath Melbourne. Absolutely amazing. Had a wonderful time, and of course some time off, which I'm sure all of you have had and may still be having. But I'm here to talk to you. Excuse my hair, guys, because it's like really hot today and it's like up it goes off the face because it's just too hot, right? Too hot, which I know is not a problem for you guys. And if you are here, say hi. The last few times it has not allowed me to see your messages, so say hi, let me know that you're here, and I'll see if they appear. But it's kind of annoying, but we'll see if it works. Anyway, I'm here to talk to you about the new year, therefore new beginnings, because this is a time to reflect on what you want to do, what you need to do, what you'd like to do, what you've done in the past, what's worked, what hasn't worked. It's a really good time to think about planning your year ahead if you haven't done that already. So if you haven't done that already, you definitely need to be thinking about that right now. And it will vary for everybody. Some of you do this full time, some of you do this part time, some of you do it very part time, some of you it's a side gig. It just depends on you and what you want to achieve, but it's really important that you sit down and you analyze what you want to get out of your business. So I, as many of you know, do work a job now that I love, absolutely love my job. It could not have been a better job for me as a travel agent for Flight Centre. Hey Janice, yay, I can see you. But that happened then. That doesn't mean that, I'm not sure what it's doing, guys. It's gone dark now. There we go. That doesn't mean that I am still not serious about my Senegent / for you Shea Sense business. I am still selling quite a lot. Last month I did nearly 1,000 PV. Okay, good. And this is just from, you know, orders from customers, new customers. I'm still putting it out there. I'm still promoting my business when I can on my social media. Usually for me, Facebook and Instagram. I find that, you know, you've really got to pick a few or a couple that work for you and not try to get too overwhelmed. Definitely for me, too much is a bit overwhelming on social media. And I try to just do little bits to get me through. So if you feel that way, you know, you just got to pace yourself. A good idea at the start of the year is to think about what you are going to do as far as your socials, and maybe think about putting in a planning time where you can schedule some posts. That's a really, you know, time-saving thing to do, is scheduling your posts, especially if you're doing like a mega party or well, guess, yeah, mega party. If you're doing that kind of thing, you really want to have that planned out. So hi Gemma, so that you can you know, you're not kind of tied to your social media all the time. It's really important to have it organized. But a few things that I always think about in the new year are definitely, what are my goals for this calendar year? What do I want to achieve? It's a different year, we know, to what Sheer Sense does, what Senegence does, but it still is a new year in our lives, and often a time where it can take a minute for everyone to get back to reality, get back to work. I know that last week I went back to my day job and the traffic was non-existent. Like, everyone was still on holiday. Here it is summer holidays, so it is school holidays. So it's kind of a time where definitely for us here in Australia, we really do need to focus on business if we want to get new business, because people are in holiday mode and it tends to take them a while to come back. What sometimes surprises me is the times that people do order. And for me, I find that to be like, someone placed an order with me on Christmas Eve. Someone placed an order with me on New Year's Eve. People tend to place orders with me on Sundays. It's when people are sitting and watching their social media. So you've got to think about that. What sort of customer base have you got? And what demographic are they? When are they on their socials? Because that's when you need to jump on and be on there. The other thing that I find is to be present. You know, I'm not overly on my Facebook anymore, and I'm kind of happy about that. But if something's happening in my life, that's when I tend to show up. So you may have seen my pictures on holiday, and that's just me being real, being authentic, not putting my business out there, just putting myself out there and sharing what I'm doing. In a few weekends time, we're going to a place called Kingscliff, Andy and I'll probably post some pictures there. And then at the end of February, I'm going to India. I can't wait. So look out for those pics because they're going to be amazing. But I'm just trying to be, you know, authentically me, number one, because I feel like it is working. I'm getting, you know, my friends see me, customers that are on there. I know, Janice, so exciting. They see my life, and that's a good thing, right? They see who you are and they want to keep dealing with you. A few other things that you can do, obviously, in January is, you know, when I talked about earlier, planning. Look at your calendar for the coming year or even the first 6 months and think about what is it that you want to put into place in those 6 months, so that it sets you up for the rest of the year, or really this first 3 months sets you up for the new Sheer Sense Senegence year, which, as we know, starts in April. So what you do now, this is truth. Becky, how are you? What you do now will not show up generally in your business for 3 months. So that when you put the hard work in now, in April, you're going to start to reap the rewards. And that's when we want to start the new Senegence Sheer Sense year strong. So thinking about what is it you can do right now that is going to benefit you by the time, I miss you too, by the time you get around to April, right? And if it is a bit of a slow time, think about, you know, having a bit of a organize. That's what actually I was doing before I came on here. I am really trying to get my office in order. And that's a good thing. Start of the year, go to your office, get rid of things you don't need, and clear your head, right? Clear your head of junk. None of us need junk in our lives. We've got enough to think about. So January is a good time to actually get organized, right? Tidy up your office, get rid of things you don't need. If you haven't touched them in 5 months, get rid of them, right? If there's things there that you've been hanging on to because you think, oh, I'll use that one day. No, just get rid, right? Tidy out your life. Decluttered and organized office is a decluttered and organized head, right? It keeps your mind much brighter, much sharper, when you don't have mess to think about, right? Really important. And I find that just in everything in my life. Like, I just like to be somewhat organized. My house, my other job, I have systems in place, and you've got to have systems in place. So, one of the systems I have, and it's a very old school, simple system for orders. When I get an order, although we are all computer literate, I'm very computer literate, and I have to be. What I do, and I'll show you, and I've done this my whole sales career, is every single order that I get that is given to me, it's not a web order, because I do get web orders. Our web orders can be processed, and sent to them separately. These are orders that I get from customers in emails, from messages, that kind of thing. It is my system, and it's my system that works. So when I know that I've done that order, a cross goes through it, a paid goes on it. Sometimes it'll say invoice because I've invoiced them, but I'm still waiting for the payment, that kind of thing. Old school, right? Old school, but it's a system for me that works. So now is the time to think about systems and what works or what is not working. Like, what are you struggling with that you could use this time right now to fix? Whether that's customer update system. Sadly, I've been a bit distraught lately because the system I was using, which I've talked to you all many times about, has closed. So I'm kind of in limbo at the moment. I have a saved customer list, and if anyone's got any great ideas of a great CRM system that is out there that I don't know about, I'd like to know, because I have done a bit of research and still nothing has been found. So and I absolutely loved it because I was able, that was the fit food, because I was able to send out emails, send out newsletters, send out welcome to my business, that kind of thing. So if you don't have something in place, you really need to think about that, because repeat customers are the key. It's just like my other job, which is a sales job, selling travel. People come back when they like you. Right? I've already got lots of repeat customers, even in the short time I've been there, 9 months. So it's the same for any sales job. You have to sell yourself, be the person that you would want to deal with, right? Are you that person? Are you the person that you would expect to buy Shea Sense from? That's what you got to tell yourself. It's the same as, I've always said this when traditionally we do parties, right? And we don't seem to do as many parties as we used to, which is a shame. We should be doing more parties, because that is where you really get the nitty gritty, get to know people, and definitely think about that. How can you, put it out there? I go back to it every single time, but the first place to start with a party is yourself. Have one at home. Have a New Year bash, right? Have a New Year, new beginnings, at home. Invite your friends, invite your customers if they live close. Do that, but same with, you've got to be present. You've got to be the person you wish to deal with. It's the same when we show up, dress up, wear our makeup. Be a product of the product, right? Dress nice, look nice. Make an effort, and that's what people will notice, is that you do love the product, you wear the product, you're a product of the product, right? So you've got to think about that too. But yeah, one really big thing I think is to declutter your life, declutter, organize your office, get ready for 2024. Doing that will free up space in your head. You won't be thinking, oh my gosh, my office is such a tip. I've got nowhere to put anything. I don't have a great space. Can't invite people over. this room for me is a place where I can invite customers in. So if I think it's starting to look a bit, you know, a bit full, I don't like it. It's got to be organised. So organise your office space, organise your head. Think about the systems that you have in place. What systems, you know, are going to help you to move your business along, right? Think about having a new year, open house of some sort, even if it's in a coffee shop. It doesn't have to be in your house. If you don't have the space for people, then, you know, think about a coffee shop, a McDonald's party room. There's so many spaces that you can get for free where people will let you come in and use their space. So you could do that. Take a little demo with you, take some of the new colours, some of the new hydromats, and share them with, you know, with your friends and your customers. And think about now, where do you want to be at the start of April, the start of the new She Ascents year? What are your goals for 2024-25? Where do you want to be? Do you want to be a maiden? Do you want to be a royal? Do you want to be, you know, what level do you want to be? What do you personally want to sell, right? How many people do you want to sponsor? These are all great questions and things that you need to write down, track, set goals, smart goals, of course, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and trackable. Right? A goal is not a goal if it's not trackable. So, you know, that's the same as organising your life, organising your office. They're things that are trackable, right? You can do those things and you can be a better business person, a better person, and just a better, you can just show up more for your customers, right? So whether you work, whether you don't, whether you've got kids, whether you don't, you know, we're all at different stages in our lives. We've all got challenges. We've all got things we need to do. January sometimes is one of those challenges, right? Where we're just waiting for people to get back on track. But we can instigate that. We can, hi Kaylee, we can, you know, put ourselves out there and show people that we're back to work, right? We're here, we're present, our office is open, our doors are open, our shop is open. Our shop's always open, right? Always, always open. And one tip that I feel that I can give to everybody, that's always worked for me, I don't know if anybody else gets this, anxiety, but I get really anxious when I see somebody's phone and it has emails and messages with about 5,000 unopened. If that's you, heck, I don't know how you cope, because mine, there's 0, right? I respond to every email. I respond to every message, messenger, texts, emails, even in my other job where I get lots of emails every day. At the end of the day, there isn't a single email that isn't opened and dealt with. So that is my biggest tip for great customer service, is respond to your customers and they will love you for that. You have a great new Make It to Maiden incentive running until the end of March too, for anyone who wants to move their business to the next level. And of course, that's great, Janice. That will be, of course, sharing the opportunity with other people. And there is no better time than a new year when people need more money. Everybody spent money at Christmas. And I know you can't stand it either, Kaylee. I know that cost of living it's gone up everywhere, but I know it's gone up in the UK big time. And I'm sure you all are nodding your head and agreeing with me. I just spoke to my niece the other day and she was telling me the cost of the food just for her living alone, the cost of her electricity bill. People need money. Like, I just look at my Senegent's business and I have this job where I get paid a wage, which, like I said, I love. My Senegent's money is like my weekend away money, my holiday money, my going to India money. It's all the extra money that wouldn't be there if I didn't do Synergence, right? I have a team. I get a team bonus every month. It's just the best. Like, who wouldn't want that? So tell people that, right? Tell people what you do as well with that extra money. Like, for me, it's our holiday money, our sanity money, our going away money, right? What do you do with that money? What do you do? You might just be like living, right? And that's good to tell people too. If you were struggling, you know, and you're doing this and it's really helping your family, then tell people. We can't tell them the amounts we earn. That's something Synergence doesn't allow. There's no need, right? Just tell them what it's doing for your family. That's so important. No, I don't like leaving things unread at all, Kylie. It gives me anxiety when I see those hundreds and thousands of messages on people's phones. Like, how can people do that? I do not know. I couldn't sleep. No, could not. Anyway, I hope you've got a few ideas from this. Sort your life, sort your office, sort your head, think about your goals, have a perhaps New Year get together. You buy lots of things for my guinea pigs. Oh dear. Yeah, I spend mine on the pets too. That are not my pets, they're my children's pets. But I seem to pay for them, a dog and 2 cats. But yeah, the extra money's for that too, Kaylee. So yeah, what do you do with your money? What do you need your money for? Share it with people. Put yourself out there. Be authentic. You know, you don't have to push this down people's throat, right? You need to be real. You need to be the product of the product. You need to share your life with people and they will be attracted to you, right? You will be like the sheer sense magnet, right? Pull them in, get them in, okay? All right, guys, Happy New Year. Have a wonderful, yes, the bank of mum and dad never shuts. No, Janice, it just seems to be getting worse. And yes, that is a reason to keep doing what I'm doing because, yeah, we want to help them, right? We want to help our kids. We want them to get ahead. And sure is not easy these days for our young kids moving forward and being able to afford all the niceties. So, yeah, find your why. Like, what is your why? That's what you need to know, right? Your why is what's going to keep you going. All right, guys, I miss you all. Love you all. Share this with others, with your teammates. Tag them so they can watch. And I will see you all. I am here next month. The month after that, I will be away in India. So I have to have a month off. But yes, you will be seeing me in 3 weeks' time going away for the weekend. Next month, Valentine's Day, is my silver wedding. So that's why we're having a few celebrations and we're doing a weekend away and we're doing India. So I can't wait. And I'm going to an Indian wedding. Oh, wait for those pictures. Anyway, guys, love you all. Miss my England. Miss you. And I'll see you all next month, second Tuesday. Janice, if you need me to, I can change it to Monday as well because I don't work Mondays. But totally up to you. I'll talk to you all really soon. Bye, guys. See you.